Welcome to the review of Unit 1, State Hijacking. So to give you a recap of what we talked about earlier was the situation of a flight coming out of Greece to flying to Lithuania. But this flight was no normal flight. There was a situation of kind of state-sponsored hijacking when the president of Belarus, Lukashenko, kind of, said that there was a bomb on board this plane and that this Belarus dissident was planning to blow up the plane. Dissident.
Dissident.
And so a, fighter jet intercepted this airplane over the airspace of Belarus just before it was reaching Lithuania and escorted it back to Minsk, Belarus. Airspace.
Airspace.
All because this dissident had been living in another country, was on vacation in Greece, flying back to Lithuania over the country's airspace. And this dissident essentially opposed the ruling of Lukashenko. He, spoke out against how the elections are fraudulent, and well, it really does prove his point that this president is willing to do whatever it is to keep his power. His top priority is to remain in power, to quash and to, get rid of any dissident voice. Priority.
Priority.
And after the plane landed, Protasevich and his girlfriend were escorted off the airplane and were separated and put into prison. And several days later, they kind of emerged on TV admitting to their crimes of being anti-government, but clearly it was under duress. They looked exhausted, and some people said it looked like signs of interrogation or something happened. Very bad situation, and U.S. international community was very angry at this situation. Under duress.
Under duress.
What could have, Roman done differently to possibly avoid?
In a way, when I read about it and I heard about it, I was like, oh, this guy, stay out of Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Don't fly past anything like that.
You're right.
I thought he was being a little careless for someone who's trying to avoid arrest.
Right.
So he should actually not have been going back to any Eastern European country that's in close proximity of Belarus. Like stay in Western Europe, Greece for that matter. So that's what I personally think he could have done differently.
Yeah. I definitely agree. It's definitely hard to persuade that. Maybe he's thinking just flying over the country, nothing could happen. I know international community, the commercial flights avoid Iran and North Korea.
Yeah, right.
But now they also they've been avoiding Eastern Ukraine because of the conflict. Yeah. And now they just avoid Belarus. That's it for this state hijacking news. And that's it for our review. We'll see you on the next one.